This concrete structure that I've been considering abandoned. Something's going on there. Looks like somebody's working on it. Still building it, trying to do something with it. Chatting with this guy coming by. I think that's the horse that the last couple of times I've just gotten a glimpse of as he was heading down to the watering hole. I guess it's later than sometimes I've been here, and it does feel quite hot. How many times? 4 times? 5 times I've been here. Got a dog scratching himself in the road. The Aparicio sign that got my reaction about Louis Aparicio in Chicago. Shortstop for the Sox. So quiet out here when you get away from the downtown. In such an altered state. Oh my God. It's not new. I've been saying for 3 years of being on the road that it's like an altered state. That because I don't wear glasses, because my hearing has gotten it so intense, because I've been through so many changes, everything is altered. Now I've got a new altered state of consciousness, which is sin dogs. No dogs. It's an altered state of consciousness to not be factoring in another being. It's getting so clear to me that number one, if there's so much silence around me with no dog to talk to, no moving being, no being that's separate from me. Buenos dias, señora.
Buenos dias.
Dog in the middle of the road. Both are true at once, that I'm missing magic desperately and weeping a lot in the last 24 hours about magic. Yesterday a lot, after several days of not. I guess I shouldn't get involved in this. Something needs to happen here. He's going harump. That guy. Why the hell does he make me do that every day? And deeper in, and deeper into the matrix. Things are more and more in slow motion. I go from posting a video this morning about, I guess the first start was watching the news about U.S. Supreme Court outlawing diversion, essentially. Diversity, saying you can't talk about it. It's like don't say gay, don't say race, basically. Universities can't consider it. Somebody working in the field down there today with the animals, that's different. Can't go home again, it's going to be different every day. So from diversity, I went to my video shot the night before I lost magic 2 weeks ago today, and seeing how blown apart I was took me right back into that experience of being So strung out. So strung out that a disaster like that could even possibly occur. It's a kid. I guess he wasn't working with the animals so much as visiting, saying hi. How great is that, huh? I had no experience with being in the country as a kid, except for visiting Aunt Faye at her farm, I guess in Iowa, once. Then we go to this cottage park, but essentially not in the country, in the suburbs. That's it. 2 more dogs in the road. Oh, and a guy out milking a cow. Look at that. There's somebody out milking that cow. And a dog out there. A couple of dogs out there. Wow. So much humanity, so much life.
Señor John,
Buenos días.
señor John.
¿Cómo está? ¿Conoces a mí?
Poco ya no me conoces.
Me conozco de dónde?
Miguelito,
Miguelito.
soy Tino.
Oh, está en el restaurante ayer.
Sí,
Sí.
soy Tino.
¿Cómo se llama, señor?
Tino.
Tino.
Ah,
Wow.
¿ya se acordó?
I love your, me gusta su campo.
Oh, está bonito,
Oh, es más bonito. Más bonito. Caminando here mucho.
Oh, está bien.
He was in the restaurant yesterday. Remembered my name. Isn't that wild? There's an altered state of consciousness for me. Here I am walking on the back road in El Damiante, the Diamond, Mexico, and somebody calls my name. 3 years on the road. Every time. There's only been one exception, I think, that every time I think I hear someone calling my name, they're not. It's my imagination because nobody knows me. The one time that was different was on South Padre Island. I thought I heard somebody calling my name and turned around and it was 3 people in a Jeep chanting my name because they had just helped me out of the sand and they were spectacular people, 2 of them European. And we had such an amazing conversation and they kind of had a glimpse of who I was. Otherwise people don't have even a glimpse. And I don't give it to them. I lowball it. Walter Harris in New Orleans came out of the closet and said, Google my name, Walter Harris, you'll find me. Sure enough, he played drums for Preservation Hall Jazz Band, the most iconic jazz band in the world. And I gave him my card as we were saying goodbye. And he looped around the parking lot in his huge Ford pickup with the Harley Davidson package on it. Came back around holding my card in his hand. He said, just from my card, he got it. He said, I had a hunch you were not letting on who you were either. He saw me. And that was a one-off. In 3 months in New Orleans, I never saw him again. But that encounter led to many, many other things related to him. Shifted things a lot. Okay, not the video I thought I was going to make. How about that? Who is this guy? Anyway, make them faces. Goodbye. Goodbye.